third chapter of geography, and that chapter is natural vegetation and wildlife resources. In this chapter, we are going to know that what is the natural vegetation, okay, and what is the wildlife resources. So let's start with the first topic, that is what is natural vegetation. See from your book, beta, page number 23. The forest is a peculiar organism or unlimited kindness and benevolence that makes no demand for its substances and extends generously that produce products of its life activity. That line is said by Mr. Gautam Buddha, that is known as God Gautam Buddha. If it affords protection to all beings, offering shade even to the X-Men who destroyed it. It means जंगल जो है जिस एक्समैन या जो कुल्हाड़ी से या जो लकड़हारा उसको काटता है उसको भी छांव देता है. That is the explanation by Gautam Buddha about the natural vegetation. But see from the book the other topics that to be discussed here. That is, natural vegetation is one of the natural resources available to the living being existing on the earth. It means those who exist on the earth enjoys the natural vegetation, use the natural vegetation, all the water available on the earth, air that we breathe in, okay, and soil, minerals, etc. That is all known as natural vegetation. Clear? Sorry. These all free gifts to us by the nature. It means that we are talking about, that is air, water or land, soil. This is all known as the natural vegetation. This we get free from the nature without paying any money. Okay? So this is known as the natural vegetation. The next topic to be discussed here, distribution of vegetation. What is the distribution of vegetation? It means how the vegetation distributed part by part. The vegetation of a place depends on 5 factors. Okay? Vegetation of a place depends on main 5 factors. That is landform, soil, rainfall. First is landform. Second is soil. Third is rainfall. That means how much water in the form of rainfall is available there. And the fourth one is climate condition. Sorry, temperature and sunlight. Fourth is temperature. And last one is sunlight present there. Sunlight. So all these factors influence in the natural vegetation, a distribution of vegetation. Okay. So the vegetation all over the world has been divided into forest, grassland and shrubs. It means we can say the vegetation is divided into 3 main topics, that is vegetation, it means grassland, forest and shrubs. Okay. And tundra vegetation, that is desert vegetation, it is the next one. It means there will be 4 topics. The area that has ample water in the form of rains are the area covered by the forest. It means that area that get most of the rainfalls, that is known as forest. Clear? The size of the tree depends upon the amount of the rainfall. The size of the tree depends on the amount of rainfall. If there will be heavy rainfall, they will get, these trees get more waterfall. So heavy rainfall areas have huge trees, and the size of density of the trees keep on decreasing with in the decrease of rainfall. Regions regions with less moisture do not have trees. It means that region where less moisture, they have no tree or less trees. The garlands are the areas of moderate rainfalls, whereas the thorny vegetation is found in the dry areas. Okay, such plants have deep roots. For their survival in their classification is done by in their leaves turn into thorns to reduce transpiration. Cold tundra regions have mosses and lynches. Important thing to know here, that is that plants belongs to less water region. It means less waterfall that have long roots. Okay, that have long roots, and they have thorns. So next, classification is done based on location as per different latitudes. It means we are going up on the heights, then that is known as latitudes. Vegetation and wildlife vary from place to place and season to season. So we learned in detail about the diverse flora and the associated fauna habitat in the previous classes. You have learned already in class 7. So the varied vegetation provides habitat for wildlife, and the fauna is distributed as the needs of the sustainability. The flora and the fauna that has got adapted to its immediate environment forms unique biomes. Okay, this is known as biomes, where the immediate environment, that is known as biomes. The deforestation or disturbed vegetation can lead to the extinction of the wildlife. Both wildlife and natural vegetation need to be conserved to maintain a balance in ecosystem and avoid disasters. So adverse changes in the landform, soil, rainfall, temperature and sunlight pose a danger to the extension for flora and fauna found in any region. So in this video you get the topics related to natural vegetation. It means what was the natural vegetation? Those things that we get free from the nature without paying any money, these are known as natural vegetation. For example, we can say water, air, land, soil, etc. That is etc. It means sunlight also. These all are known as naturally. Okay. And when we are talking about the vegetation, those plants, those trees that we get free, that is all as vegetation. Okay. So next topic we discussed the condition for vegetation or distribution of vegetation. There are 5 conditions, that is landform, soil, rainfall, temperature and sunlight. These conditions distribute the vegetation from place to place and time to time and during season also. So that is all for today's video. I will be there with you with the next topic in the next class. Till then, have a nice day. Thanks for watching the video.